But today, what we're going to try to do is to kind of recap where we've been to answer any outstanding questions you may have. We've allowed for a lot of time for that kind of debate and discussion to make sure that everybody's clear as relates to the request for proposal process, what we're looking for, what we see in our new TRIP program, and how it's going to impact positively the customer experience as we get into 2011 and beyond. But without further ado, we have our CEO, Mr. Jeffrey Fagan, that's going to kick it off for us this afternoon. And Mr. Fagan?
Well, thank you, Zanola, and welcome to DFW, everybody. Well, these are exciting times. I had the opportunity to present our fiscal year 2011 budget today, and that was an exciting day with our board of directors. But I started off by reflecting on what is going to be happening over the next 12 months, and a lot will be happening over the next 12 months. We are continuing to see growth in our traffic at DFW Airport, but as we look to the near future, we will be seeing the Super Bowl coming to DFW and to this region, and shortly after that, we will begin a major renovation program that will be the first portion of about a $2 billion, about a 6-year program that will start with Terminal A, Section A, and basically we're looking at doing a ground-up restoration of each one of the sections of our legacy terminals, A, B, C, and E. So these are very exciting times, and we actually have a new acronym. We were calling it the Terminal Development Program, but we're not really developing new terminals, so we changed it to the Terminal Renovation and Improvement Program, or TRIP. So we're all going to go on a trip, I guess, as we go through this process of taking down sections of terminals and bringing them back up, with renovations that I think will really make a huge difference in the experience for our customers. These renovations will involve a lot of different things. It will be relifing the infrastructure of the building, the systems of the building, but we also have made some provisions, and you'll see, I think, in some of the presentations today, to improve the flow for the customers, whether it be the ticketing experience, the security checkpoint experience, but the big other aspect of it is to really recreate our concession programs for each one of the different terminals. So we'll have a whole new opportunity to create some really fantastic concession space. It's not by accident that all the people mover system stations actually flow right through the concession village, and all the security checkpoints actually flow right through where the concessions are. So we will try to maximize as many people in front of the stores, in front of the shops and restaurants as we possibly can. So it does give us an opportunity to take really terminals that were built 36 years ago, opened in 1974, so they probably were built in 1972, and turn them into terminals that look and feel and operate much like our Terminal D, which has really been a flagship terminal for DFW Airport. So we've been spending a lot of time. We've been listening to our customers. We've been doing a lot of industry surveys. The airlines obviously continue to struggle, but they seemingly are doing better and better. Americans' losses this last quarter were far less than they were the quarter before. But one of the things they have done for us is they basically have taken all the food out of airplanes and requires the airport to provide that food, and that's probably good news for all the food and beverage concessionaires now and in the future. We are very much focused on what the customers are looking for. We're looking for contemporary brands. We have a very strong business travel segment at the airport, and you'll see all of this information as we go through the rest of the presentation. But customer satisfaction is really a key component, and when you satisfy the customer, you also drive revenues, and it's a great opportunity for us in the future. And we need to drive the revenues because we are investing $2 billion over the next 6 years. It's about $400 to $500 million a year for 4 years, 5 years, depending on how long it takes to get everything done. And so we do have a fairly significant financial requirement to pay back the debt and pay for all the operating costs of the airport. So again, we are very focused on driving revenue as well as of excellent customer service. So shortly you'll be hearing about and shortly you'll be receiving an RFP, request for proposal. This will certainly set the tone for our future. The first terminal will be Terminal A. We're looking for great concepts from a diverse group of owners, and I'll encourage everybody to take a look at the opportunities that are presented, and best of luck. Thank you all very much for being here today. Appreciate it very much. Thank you.